Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here with another edition of Midday Money for Monday, June the 24th. This would be my 802nd Midday Money that's on the Believe. Like afterwards, I say, we got podcast form, right, for Midday Money. Look at lines. You can find it. Pandora, iHeart, Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Google, wherever you do podcasts. This will be my 802nd. So I'm like, man, I wonder how many Midday Monies I've done just like overall and like look headlines. Now, obviously, I didn't just jump into going to count those episodes like recently because I was like, okay, let me go I went to like MLB Free Picks and I was like, let me go back to see the live shows. But there's only like 700 on there because it was on P&P a lot before I put it on both channels. And you check out live shows on the P&P. It's like, you have a lot of live shows over there. I'm guessing because he started 2021, 2022. It's 2 full years. It's going to be like a minimum of like 700. Just base it in if I throw the other, look at lines on. Even if I'm not going to do double that up because we didn't do look at lines every day. But, man, what am I like at? 1,500 Midday Money, something along those lines. Anyway. Listen, you could hit the like button. That helps grow the show more. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, MLB Free Picks, and Sean Higgs. Sean Higgs, yesterday we cracked open some 88 Donruss. Box 88 Donruss. Still got that 87 Fleer I got to do. And a lot of newer stuff. But follow both MLB Free Picks and Sean Higgs YouTube. At Mr. Sean Higgs on Twitter. The X. We got a Facebook page if you're on the Facebook world. And speaking of X, let's tweet out the plays there because you listen for a whole 3 minutes. So that's how I roll. Recapping yesterday's action, 3-2 in the video. Braves under, Cleveland winner, Astros winner. Wish I did the Astros run line there. KC lost, San Diego run line loser. But 3-2, you pick up $100. We will take it. Let's get the plays up here. Why is it scrolling? What's happening? We got scrolling, but nothing on the channel. There we go. It's on the channel. Now I'll put out in the comments section for the comment crew. And that's let me just close out. I had YouTube on. I don't know why. I did because I was kind of looking for things. Alrighty. Yesterday I went 2-2 on the sites. Braves in the under, Sox in Kansas City. It is what it is. 2-2, but no money lost. As I'm choking to death here. Give me a second. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me clear my throat here. I apologize. I was eating a nice little tuna sandwich before I was adding the props in. Hold on a second because I'm choking. I need my lemon. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Gotta love that. Sorry. That's what happens when you're live. You're by yourself. You're eating your breakfast. Anyway, so 2-2 yesterday. Again, Braves in the under, Sox, Kansas City, couple losers there. Number 2, number 1, number 3. I'm sorry, I was saying number 1 and number 3 on the sites. Not too bad. 197 and 183 plus 2175. We're making money. Try to make some more money today for you. 107 and 101 in the video plus 135. Again, with the free picks, they aren't all the same as what is on the sites. As site picks, you can get them $31.20 for a week of plays. Promo code midday on the winner free pick page. There's some premium content on Sean Higgs YouTube for $5. I think it's worth it. I think we have some premium members. They could tell you it's worth it. Rays under 7.5 here against Seattle. Woo's been solid. We can't complain about Woo. 163 batting average against on the road, .64 whip. Bradley at home, fabulous at .83 whip, 160 batting average against. Seattle 44 and 33 to the under. Let's go under Rays Mariners. We got to build on that plus 135 overall number here in the video. I don't mind being a losing record, but we like our plus monies. But here it's just a straight up total under 7.5. The Red Sox, Tanner Houck on the hill. What do we got to say about Toronto? Keep this. I told you yesterday, what do we want to do? Jump into Toronto because we want to be cool and take them plus 105. No, we didn't want them yesterday. We had the Cleveland team yesterday, the Cleveland baseball team. Toronto, no thank you. 2-8 now. Forget about it. 6 straight losses. Horrendous. Red Sox run line, only way to go. And the White Sox with our guy Crochet on the hill versus Big Maple Paxton, I believe, for the Dodgers. This was a 125 Dodger line. Sure, everybody's going to bet the Dodgers today. I want to take Crochet. It's funny. I was looking at, I don't know if it was ESPN. They had a Cy Young kind of breakdown based on pitching or best pitchers first half. Yeah, Crochet and Fetty were both up in there for the White Sox. And yet here they are sitting with like 20 wins on the year. Unbelievable. Yeah, you see this number. It's as much as I say we kind of auto play on a White Sox plus 125 versus the big bad Dodgers. I don't know. I couldn't pull, as much as I'm a sick SOB, I couldn't pull the trigger. I'm going to go under. I'll go under the 8 for sure. And another baseball. Oh, it's Patrick Corbin Day. That means you have to fade Patrick Corbin. Are you kidding me? I'm taking a 190. Well, it's 185 now. It was 195 last night, 190. So it's come down. I do not care. The Natties, it's 175 now, I see. I love it. I love Patrick Corbin. I did it. Patrick Corbin. Plus 185. Let's go. Player props. 105 and minus 105 and 157 with our props. Again, don't be fooled by super records. You could be positive money, and here we are plus $2,080 on a Ribby props. Basically all Ribby props. We're going to Kansas City today. MJ Melendez plus 1. First, before I get into MJ and the crew, let's talk about how it's so easy to say, let's just take Bobby Witt. He's plus 110. Okay, he's plus money. Why not? You're going to take him. He's in the 2-hole. He hits 377 at home. Yeah, his total bases, 1.5 is minus 155. To score a run, again, he's 377 at home. He gets on base. Minus 190. And his hits run ribby is minus 130, and it's over 2.5. Okay, you figure 2.5, he's going to get a hit. He'll score a run. He should get there. 130 is not a bad odd. I guess not terrible bad odds. 130. No, thank you. No, thank you. So we'll go MJ Melendez. That's Pounded's favorite guy on the Royales. Little MJ Ribby plus 165. Pasquanto, Vinny P. We can't do a little Pasquantino. Why wouldn't we? 115 again. This is probably one of my lowest Ribby props I've put out there on the take back at 115. But leads the team in ribbies at home with 33 RBIs. And as I mentioned, the guy ahead of him in 377, he'll be on base. Markel Garcia plus 170. Sure. Isbell 2-1. Again, these are bottom of the order guys, 79 guys. So I think we'll have some guys on base here, Kansas City. I said this coming in. Yeah, they've been terrible, slumping badly. I thought I had written down how Kansas City has, but give me one. Hold on. Here's my other piece of paper here. So, yeah, You play the Yankees. Well, Seattle Yankees at Dodgers, Oakland, and Texas. You go 3-11. Not really a good stretch, right? That's not a good stretch. But you played the defending world champs, who are kind of getting a little better of late. The Dodgers, who everybody thinks are winning World Series this year, and the Yankees, who, we know who he is, who comes into the comment section after the fact on YouTube and Twitter and tells you that the Yankees are the best team ever, and they won the World Series already because they won one game against the Orioles. I'll throw out a 3-11 run for a team. Still playing pretty good, and at home, just ridiculous. The splits, again, why we didn't really like them too much on the road. The splits for them at home. We're going to go big ribbies on the Royales. Let us hit the comment section. That was me saying hello, Gio. I saw Gio on a comment. I guess it was, I don't know where it was. It was on, I saw a comment somewhere from Gio. Eric, what do you say? Kind of like the A's money line today versus the Angels. I don't hate it here. I mean, you're coming off a game, nearly no hit, right? I mean, the guy had a no hitter through 7 innings versus him. I don't hate the play here. I don't. It's not terrible. 115, is it worth it? Davis is the house. Who wins? Nick Earls, Florida Panthers, or Terry Edelman's Edmonton Oilers? I gotta say, I had the Oilers puck line plus $2 in Game 6. Here we are to pick them. I really don't like the game at all. If you like either side, Davis, I think you should just take a puck line. It's pick them. Somebody will win by 2 goals. There'll be an empty netter to win it. We haven't seen defense. I know it's Game 7. You think defense? I'm disagreeing. I mean, the Oilers have been winning with their offense. So why are they going to slow down and play a Florida game, which you saw them lose the first 3-0, 4-1? Like, no. I think they're going to come out and do exactly what they've done the last 3 games, putting up 18 goals. And that is to attack. So, puck line for me on either team. I have no skin in the game. I like the Oilers. I said that to start. We had them there in games 1. I had them. Game 2, I think I had a Florida puck line first period. No, thank you. I really like the over. I like the game over here, 5.5. I'm throwing out the historical nonsense of Game 7 defense unders. I'm going against the no way a team come back from a 3-0. So you want to go Oilers puck line? Sure. You want to go Panthers puck line? I think puck line's the way to go. Definitely over, though, for me. Don't care about the side. There's the Sean Higgs YouTube, Winning Free Pick YouTube, and, of course, Facebook. Davis hitting like. We got Dennis O'Brien, Rick Wild, Abel, Brio, and the rest of the Facebook crew coming in most of the time. So thank you for all of you who take the time out to hit the like button on the Higgs channels. James Jenkin, what do you say, James? How are you? Michael B's in the house. Davis says Philadelphia minus 170 fade Detroit. Again, 170 for me is a large number to take on the road. I get it. It's Casey Mize versus Aaron Noles having a nice season, but I'm not telling you to lay 170. Not happening. No, thank you. Michael B says, good Sunday, 1 and 2 in player props. Quan's Tim. Total basics continue to be free money. Oh, boy, here we go, free money. Sorry. Choking happens. Ugh. My goodness. Quan, what's he hitting? 393? Guardians team total today versus the Baltimore Orioles. Cade Povich. They're playing well. Braves first 5 money line versus Lance Lynn. Oh, the Mets. Mets, what? Or is this? Hold on a second. Oh, is this yesterday? That's yesterday's. No. Okay, I'm like, wait a second. Mets aren't even playing today. Tampa when Skeens was out. Skeens racing to the front of the everybody loves Cy Young Skeens. Andres, let's get the money. That's what we're doing today. That's what we're doing. I thought we'd do a good day yesterday. We did 3-2 in the video today. Let's hope for a total sweep of the board. Michael says I got the Oilers plus 102 when the line dropped ever since game 3, third quarter. They've been dominant. No one comes back from 3-0. Exactly. So listen, I look at it this way though. For that, I mean, no one comes back from it, but yet the line is so low. It's a pickle, Mike. So, like I said, I would do if I'm, and again, I didn't bet this game 7. I would do a puck line with either team for not plus a goal and a half. I'd be laying a goal and a half with either team, thinking somebody gets the empty net and wins 4-2, 5-3, 3-1, whatever. It's a 2-goal win by somebody. I might just do both and try to catch a little middle. Davis says Spain don't have to win. Possible draw. Spain is this a World Cup qualifier, Euro finals, Copa, whatever they're called, soccer. Eric says hope Isbell's play. One book has him up, others don't. I was actually looking for Freddie Furman ribby prop. He was not listed on DraftKings. I wanted Freddie Furman. 350 batting average at home. Freddie Furman. Mike Ferrero. What do you say, Mike F? How are you? We got Subway Series begin tomorrow on Citi Field. Thoughts on who you like in both games? Cole Peterson's tomorrow night and Gilman on Wednesday. I mean, the matchups the screen take the Yankees, right? But what are these lines going to be? Yanks going to be favored. What are it going to be? 150s? What's Cole tomorrow? 150 over Peterson? Yanks should win. They got the pitching edge. The Mets are playing really well right now. Yanks are a little slumping a little bit. Yanks in a little slump. A little slump-a-dump for New York. I got to see the numbers. I'm in a no-win situation there. I can't tease Mr. Numbers if the Yanks lose to the Mets. The Mets win. I got to hear from the Met fans. Don't know what to do. Michael B. Quan total bases plus 130. Maybe it's a trap, but I don't care. Guardians team total over 3.5 minus 125. I'm taking Gunnar total bases plus 120. Leadoff guy is on fire. Yeah, Gunnar Henderson's pretty good. I mean, total base. What's his total bases? It's got to be 2.5 for his total bases, though, Mike. Right? I mean, it's not 1.5. You're not getting a plus 1.5, a plus 130 on 1.5 total bases for this guy. John X, the Cup is coming back to Canada. He says Oilers. I don't not disagree. I mean, the line tells me I think Oilers win. Jay Roxon House, Florida, better win for my 17-1 future bet seemed for sure not too long ago. Yeah, I mean, you're up 3-0. Why? You're in a good spot. You're in a good spot up 3-0 with home ice, and now here you're sitting in a Game 7, ready to choke it away. Back-to-back Stanley Cup losses looks like for the Panthers. But again, we'll see. You know, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Michael B said, I like the over Braves Cardinals game. The Cardinals trying to cover up the ball, and Fat Lance will get hit. Hot weather in St. Louis. Yeah, I could see that. I like the Braves here. I mean, even if you want to do, what are they, 120? You want to get fancy with a run line. You want to do an over. Braves are starting to hit a little bit, finding their offense they've lost for a while. Johnny says last time a team came back 0-3 was 1942. Just tell me the team's due to come back. It's tough to come back with 3-0. Most times it's you've already checked out. But you got 3-1, you got 3-2, you got 3-3. Forget it now. It's a I look at this spot 114, 115, 117s. I really think the Oilers win just looking at the spread. Minus 103, minus 115, minus 106s. To me, it's the Oilers. J Rock says Vinicius Jr. Brazil 2+ shots on target minus 130. J Rock coming in with some soccer props. T Mike says, what do you say? Texas Rangers trying to get it together and the Stros taking some means. It's really a summertime. Here we go. Texas, you thought would get it together once you start getting some pitchers back. And the lineup would eventually start. I hate saying stuff like that because T Mike, I'm always like, you got to hope in one hand, poop in the other, see what happens first. But much like the Braves and the Rangers or anything, when you're playing so poorly, you're going to kind of, you can't have 7, 8 guys playing not to the back of their baseball cards, right? It's like, how is everybody not doing something here? Eventually that worm will turn and guys are going to hit and you'll have 4, 5, 6 guys hitting pretty good, maybe one guy in a slump, but that's how you get your win streaks. Like as much as teams like the Phillies and Yankees are rolling, even Cleveland, you could put in that conversation. There'll be some regression. We're seeing some Yankee regression right now. And the Stros, though, the Stros have been hitting. They're the best batting average team in the league, even as bad as they've played when they were slumping. The problem is they're pitching. They need pitching. Where are they getting pitching from? Who are they getting? Flexen and Fetty? They're calling the White Sox for somebody. Although I think Fetty will probably end up on a Braves. Why do I think Fetty's like just destined to Atlanta? T-Mike says Red Sox roll, but man, it was a high-scoring game. Did not see that coming. Yeah, I did not see them crushing Lodolo yesterday. I said that. I sort of like the under there. I was like, we'll go over in that game. I think, Reds have to score 8 runs themselves. Nope, opposite game. Michael B says Quan and Gunnar are both over 1.5 bases. And they're plus money. Quan's hitting 390. And he's plus 130 to get 2 bases? Yeah. I don't like that one. Player prop says, I think the Dodgers get to cruise. You think they would. They're the Dodgers, the first place big, bad Dodgers, and a 21-win White Sox team. Why is the line 130? T-Mike says, Sean, Florida going to blast Edmonton tonight. I have a feeling Florida should be embarrassed. I'm just pissed I don't throw it on Edmonton down 3-1. I don't know how you can say they're going to blast them tonight. They've given up 18 goals the last 3 games. For this to be a win, they're saying they're going to blast them, they have to win this game 8-3. Otherwise, they're not blasting anybody. I'll give you a 5-0 shutout would be a good win. They're not blasting them. 18 goals in 3 games. They're going to come back and blast them today. Okay. That's funny. That's funny. The Stros are trying to rake. I figured. I assumed what you meant with Houston hitting the ball, but they've been hitting. They have been hitting. The problem is they're pitching. And you know what? I mentioned last week. I said Hunter Brown. You go look at his numbers. He's been good his last 7, 8 starts. Eric Getty threw out a couple bad ones when he first got up. He's been kind of steady. So, and again, they still got to get McCullers back. They're still missing guys. They got some problems. They got some staff problems. Player prop says Miami KC under 9.5, minus 114. This opened at 9. It went up. Player prop. You got a better number there. Tanner Beebe under 1.5 walks. Yes, I could say that one. No Freddie Furman's anywhere. Yeah. Freddie Furman, again, he's hitting 350 at home. I'd love to see him in the lineup as a DH, but I don't know. It is what it is with the Royals. Jay Winners, I like the A's team total over 4.5 plus money versus Griffin Canning. If you like that, I would just say they could take an over in that game. You get bad teams together, Jay. I understand. They were getting no hits yesterday. Was it yesterday or was it the day before they were getting no hit? I mean, they scored 3 runs yesterday. Just a bad. I don't like jumping on bad team stuff like this because yeah, they could come out and club another bad team, and this game's 7-2, and you're there, or it could be just a derelict game of 2-0 with like 6 hits. No, J Rock says, "Here we go. We got some horses. Park Race 5, the number 2 horse, Peace, Love, and Karma, currently sitting at 8-1 from J Rock with the ponies." Dave says, "Good afternoon, Higgs. My best bet today: Oilers money line. Go puck line. Get a big payday. Take the puck line -1.5." Dave. Dodgers run line against the White Sox laying a 130. Look at this baby 130 they're laying here. Actually, I'm sorry, 120. They're laying 120. Yeah, take the run line at +135 because they're going to lose this game. Nerfy, Seattle, Tampa. Yes. I mentioned both of those pitchers. Great whips and batting averages against on the road for Wu and at home for Bradley. The momentum has swung the Oilers' favor. Yeah, I mean 3-0, 18. You score 18 goals in 3 games. You're feeling pretty good about yourselves. Like I said, I'm not a big hockey guy, but didn't Florida blow it in the finals last year? I don't know if they blew it. I think they lost 4-1 to Vegas last year. Panda says Oilers win 4-2. And he says that means the Panthers win. He's been cold on the ice, I guess, Panda. I would do over here. I know it's the thinking is it's game 7. You just take unders. Well, no, Florida doesn't stop a shot on goal. It's over, and it's whatever team you like. Buck line it. Like B said, Oilers might be the square side. I've seen some stuff online where they're so-called sharps are on the Panthers. I just don't know how you bet against them. That's what I've seen. Yeah, well, it's like they're up 3-0. You can't lose, but the game is -110 or 113. I would rather, again, if you like the Panthers, take a puck line. There's going to be an empty. It's game 7. There'll be an empty net opportunity. No? Unless it's 0-0, then there won't be any empty net opportunities. But the fact that one team has dropped 18 goals in the last 3 games tells me that's not going to be the case here. So whoever you like, just take a puck line. Take both teams' puck line and guarantee yourself a winner because somebody's winning by 2. That is my get the pen out prediction. Somebody wins by 2 and the game goes over 5.5. The Dodgers on, I say Sox -1.5. What a trap. Sacks, yeah, the Sacks. White Sox, a 110 dog. The Dodgers were just laying 370 at home. The White Sox are the worst team of baseball getting +111. T-White says, Panda, Oilers are not winning tonight. T-Money, the pen is out for T-Money. The pen is out for Pound It. T, Florida, he says he blasts them. Pound It, Oilers 4-2. And again, for a blast, it has to be 5-0 or a minimum of 8 goals if the Oilers score. And, if 7-2, 8-3 will be considered a blasting. Otherwise, no. Actually, says I'm puck line on both sides. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you puck line both sides? Someone's going to win by 2 goals. And you pencil in a little winner for yourself. J-Rock says Brazil 9+ shots on goal or on target +135. Brazil. McAbee says I might add Oilers regulation +155. I think it's worth a shot. Pound, it says Bob Barker played today. Cash yesterday with Skeens over 7.5 Ks. It's Rangers money line today. Go big or go home. I like the Rangers today. I mean, you got a spot here. Why are the Brewers again? Peralta, when he was slotted in the 3-hole, the 3 spot as a pitcher behind Burns and Woodruff, he was having a nice season. He started out pretty good this year. Not as good overall so far this season. Not as good overall. He's 5-4. His last 7 games, he's got a 130 whip. I don't like that. I like, whips and batting average against us. At home, a 4.91 ERA, 2.40 batting average against, 109 WHIP, 30 hits, 33 innings, 5 homers, 6 hit batters. I know Texas has not been playing well, right? Underachieving. 37-40. They've won 4 in a row. Brew Crew have dropped 3 in a row. You give me a hot team plus 130? Sure. Flea Mathis says, hello. What do you say, Flea? Thanks for popping in. T-My says, watch this be a 3-2 Florida win. Yeah, that would be terrible. I don't see that. I don't think that's happening, no. I got no opinion on the hockey. 3-14 last 17. I picked not be bet picked. It's, I had a bad hockey run in the playoffs. I couldn't catch a total. My unders were overs. My overs were unders. My dogs were favorites. My favorites were dogs. Actually, more puck lines. I did come in on puck line no the other day. I'll finish hockey because I'm not, like I said, should I maybe do tonight's game? I don't know if I'm going to come in on the over yet. I do not know. I'm debating on doing the over here. I'm not going to lie. I haven't bet it. I didn't bet the size like I told you, or the puck lines I haven't done. But I am for the year 44-48 minus 14 bucks, and that's with just a horrible ending with the playoffs when they started in April. I mean, just 9-19. 9-19. I mean, it's crazy because when I start before the playoffs, we're having a nice season. 36-32 plus 705. Playoffs, bad. Player prop says J-Rod under half hit. Who's Jonathan Rodriguez? Is that Julio Rodriguez? What team is Jonathan Rodriguez on? J-Rock says Croatia 4+ shots on target and over 2.5 corner kicks plus 135. It's win or go home. Should be aggressive. I'll leave that to you, J-Rock. Michael, I do like the Rangers look nice plus money with a team that's underachieved. Maybe a little momentum off a sweep. Again, their best pitcher back. Peralta's off dominant road performance. He's been okay. He has not been good. And the Brewers, I know like they have splits where they appear to be a good hitting team. I just don't buy it. I think you've just had a couple spots where it juices up their averages. And the Rangers have been an under team, Brave-esque to their unders. They have been Atlanta Brave-esque on the season. I think 46-29 to the under with the hitting. And also that goes to show you that even though they've missed 7 starting pitchers this season, they're still kind of hanging tough in games. Tamoose says I got a parlay that I love, except the days are spread out. Tennessee, I guess this is college baseball. The Las Vegas Aces, the Red Bulls, plus 162. Tennessee today, Aces are Thursday, Red Bulls are Saturday. Good luck, Tommy. Michael B. We get UFC 303 this weekend. Cannot wait. Unfortunately, my favorite up-and-coming fighter is minus 2,000. Well, minus 2,000, Mr. Numbers will say that's an easy play. That's a lock. Player prop likes the Guardians. He says last time a Canadian team, Guardians over the Orioles. Orioles won't be happy. Last time a Canadian team won the Cup was 1993. It's been a minute. Who was that team? Was that like Vancouver? Was that Team Temu Salami? And Pavel Burry back then? Stop Geo's in the house. What do you say, Stop Geo? Oilers make history today. I tend to agree. Tennessee on the base is New York Red Bulls soccer. I figured that. I knew that was Tennessee baseball. J-Rock says, money back if draw on DK, but Croatia money line is plus 215. Croatia. J-Rock, do I got to go and write all these down? Should I jump on all these crazy things? Jonathan Rodriguez is on the Guardians. All right. There's a lot of Rodriguez's that play baseball. There could be duplicates. Was not sure. Player prop says, I'm not taking the Guardians. No Guardians, you're just taking J Rod. Because the other J Rod has been slumpy dumpy. Not all that good. Where is Mr. Rodriguez? Is this supposed to be Jose Ramirez? Because I don't know who Jonathan Ramirez is. Or Jonathan Rodriguez. I think you might have meant Jose Ramirez. I know him. I don't know who this other guy is. Jonathan Rodriguez. Fine. Who is he? I don't see him on a roster. And I get messing up names. I mean, that's why I asked who he was, because I know Jose Ramirez. I know Julio Rodriguez. I don't know John Rodriguez. So I think this is wrong player prop. What's not wrong are the winners I'm giving out here for you today. Tampa Bay under 7.5. The Red Sox run line plus 140. White Sox under the 8. And the Natties plus 185. Corbin to the ticket window. I'll take the slack. He's in the lineup. Okay. I didn't see him on. I just went to the Cleveland roster for stats for the on coverage here, and I did not see him. Now I'm going to have to go to RotoWire, see how this guy is. There is nobody named Jonathan Rodriguez in the lineup. Michael Bay is getting out of here. Have a good day, Michael. He's a rookie. All right. This is his first start today? Getting called up. Little call up for the Guardians here. Let's see. Here he is, a little outfielder here. How are his numbers? Let's see. He's 3 for 28, 5 ribbies, 107 bat. I'm not worried about that. Let's. Where's his minor league? Let's go to the minors. He's done nothing so far in the majors. He's hitting 100. Minor league average. He's had a nice little AAA season, hitting 307, 286 last year in the minors. Not too bad. 269, 288, 294. All right. So let's see. 10 doubles in 62 hits, 12. All right. So he's got a little pop here. He's got 12 homers, 10 doubles. So he's got power. 29 homers last year, 26 before that in the minors. All right. Jonathan Rodriguez. He's an outfielder. There we go. I found him. He was not on the covers page. I was on covers looking at the matchup. He was not on RotoWire, but here he is on the roster. He's on a 40-man roster. So there is that. Jarek says, UFC, Michael Venom Page plus 115, but also be taken by KO. That's for Saturday. Player price, ESPN bets under. ESPN bets DraftKings has them in the lineup. Okay. I didn't see it on DK. or excuse me, I didn't say DK. I was on Roto. He didn't have him in the lineup, so you got him. You got him. What's the number on his thing? He was what? Where's Jonathan Rodriguez? Plus 110 under hits. All right. Julian, what do you say, fella? Reds today had a bounce back, right? They had a little loser yesterday, Cincinnati. Lodolo, not a good outing. Today they are facing the Pirates. Bailey falter on the hill. How'd they do against these guys? They played them a week ago. Pittsburgh 4-1, 2-1, 1-0 in Pittsburgh. Man, you almost want to come back to an under here. Angels versus the A's. You know, someone else liked the A's here, Julian. I was like, you know what? Why do you want to get involved with these two bad teams? I know you're out there in LA. I mean, if you're going to the game, and I mean, I would just say probably an over. Two bad teams get together. And the Natties. Yes, sir. Natties line open at 190. Keeps coming down. I have a live parlay with the Panthers tonight. Bet on the last like 25 for a nickel. Should I let it ride or somehow hedge? Hedgings for Gardeners. Listen, would I be worried? Yeah, you've dropped 3 in a row. I know no team's ever come back. The thing is, you're in a good spot to hedge here because it's basically a pick 'em. So you could take the Oilers. What do you want to do? You want to put 250 on the Oilers, guarantee yourself a 250 profit? Because you're in a good spot because it's not a crazy line. You know, you have the team that was favored to win it all. They're at home, albeit in a bad spot, losing 3 straight. It would be really cool if the other team was like a bigger dog, but the fact that it's basically a pick 'em, I wouldn't hate locking in. You want to lock in $250? I think you could. But I've been telling people, no matter who you like, you should just puck line them. I think somebody wins 4-2. Player props is under hits is plus 110, over is minus 155. Well, he's only got 5 hits at 21 at bats or 28 at bats. He's hitting 107, the rookie. Anyone betting the Reds needs help. They are not hitting the ball, Team Money. They are not hitting. 8 at 10 to the under. 60 people on Twitter. Hit the like button and share. If you're on Twitter, come on over. Come over to one of the YouTube channels. Sean Higgs winning free picks. Hit the like button. There's always a poll question. And again, it kind of helps. And I've been told this by multiple people who run YouTube channels that live shows do not really do well for algorithms unless you get heavy volume. And obviously, I don't get that. I mean, altogether, I get a couple hundred views on a live show that's got a shelf life very short. But the likes, I guess they apparently help. I don't know. Take a 250 on the Oilers. I think, yeah, guarantee 250 for yourself. Why not, Julian? I'm not going to say no. 250 in your pocket, take it. I tell people you wouldn't pick. You walk over $5 on the street. Why are you going to walk over 250? Under Rays, Red Sox are online, White Sox under, Natties big plus 185. Now, we're just talking about hitting the like button, stuff like that. With football a month away, I said this during baseball too. Like I was gonna do more free pick videos. I'm probably gonna have to jump into some more free pick stuff. I don't know. Someone's told me to do little shorties. I was doing shorties for a little bit on the Sean Higgs channel. Shorties. We're gonna have some preview stuff coming up with football pretty soon. NFL, college, right around the corner. I mean, we're really a month away from preseason football. The Hall of Fame game. Is that August 3rd, August 4th, whatever it is? Wow. All right. They're the picks for today. Oh, the Ribby props, which we're having a nice little season on our Ribbies. Melendez 145. Pasquantano, the old Vinny P, plus 115, my lowest the lowest one I've ever put out here. Markel Garcia plus 140. Isbell, again, he might not be in the lineup. You can find Freddie Vermin instead of this guy. I guess you do it, but for show purposes, it's Isbell 2-1. And that's that. Those are the picks. I appreciate you popping in and watching. Have a good Monday. Bye-bye.